Welcome to Baby Boy Mulligan's Guitars, Mods, and Music. And today we're going to change out the capacitor on this Glarry that I upgraded with the 2 coil splits, the dual rail, and new humbucker. Because I think it's just a hair muddy. And I thought that the capacitor was, bigger than normal on one of these guitars, but it's just not quality. So I'm going to change it out for a better capacitor that I know has upgraded at least 4 of my guitars, maybe 5. So I'm going to play it now. I'm going to put the capacitor in, and then I'm going to play it again and let you see the difference. I should have just went and changed it when I had everything apart. So please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and let me know what you think before and after. Let's get it plugged in and ready to rock. Then we'll get it on the bench, we'll fix it up. We'll play it again. All right. And so here is the before switching the capacitor. And this is single coils. In the middle on singles. Here's where it gets muddy. Lower register. So that's why I'm going to change the capacitor. I can get the cleaner tones with the split coils on, but I want it a little cleaner. And this isn't even putting distortion on it. This is just clean. It gets distorted on its own. Partially that's part of the pickup. But I have noticed with my other humbuckers on these other guitars that I've changed them in, that it's once I change that capacitor, it gets clearer and cleaner. So let's get it over to the bench and let's get this capacitor changed out. All right, so this shouldn't take too long. I just got to plug in my soldering iron here real quick. And let's make sure that's on. All right. Simple 2 screws. Try not to scratch the guitar. And this doesn't take too long to heat up. Here's the fun part. Keeping that out of the way so I don't burn the wire. All right. The capacitor is out of there. So now I'm just going to cut it on the other side. Oh, or maybe I'm going to twist it off. It's going to be hard to get in there. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. Easy enough. And you'll notice this one's a different rating. That's why this one's green. They're both similar in size, but the rating is different. Or I could use the orange drop. This is rated at my old, as Ted says, rock and roll live. Uh-oh, we got to get the old man stuff here. So that is a 200 SP200V, and this one is a 400V. So I think I'm going to go with the 400V because of that particular deal. So I think we'll save the other capacitor for when I'm doing two of them. This I'll clip. Definitely going to need this for some extra light and to be able to see better. And let me get on my soldering glasses. Old man stuff. And this we're going to bend out so that I have plenty of room to work. And it's still tinned, so maybe I can just push this right in here. I'll put this to keep this down. Put that right there. Get the soldering iron on there. There we go. Hopefully that'll take. And I won't have to re-solder. Cool. I shouldn't have to add. That's literally moving the little leg, so that's cool. And then here, let me get this out of the way so you can see. I'm just going to bend this to fit. bend this over a little. So it'll fit in here. Bend that. Snip this guy here. And I'm just going to play with it a little till I get it right. All right. Now all we've got to do is heat this baby up and lay a little extra down on here. And I just got to find the end. Hopefully you can still see this while I'm looking through the old man glasses. And that should make quick work of it. Okay, I just got to get that to adhere. Get that whole deal hot. All right, now we'll just add a little extra on top of that just to be safe, because I don't like the way that's looking. And I'm shaky this morning. Okay. Turn that off. I'll burn the house down. It's not super pretty, but it works. Let's make sure we got electronics before we put it back in. Just kind of set it there. Get in, you're home. Sounds clear already. All right, let's demo it. All right, here we go. Now this is the single coils. Huge difference. Now, the full dual rail. Much more clarity. In the middle, split coils. very clean, unlike the other way. Let's see, let's throw the dirt on it, just straight dirt. Much cleaner. Definitely better. That's probably better on the neck. That's going to be sweet here on the neck. Much better. Very happy with it. So, lesson learned. When you're doing mods, especially when you're using humbuckers, just change out that crappy capacitor. Put the new one in. They're not expensive. You can get them right on Amazon. There's all different types, all different brands. This needed a 400 for the humbuckers. You can use a 200 on a Strat, or if you've got the 4, or if you've got the larger pots. Because I've used the regular orange drop on the 2 position, just a volume and a tone, and had no issues. So, you can play with it yourself and see which ones you like, what capacitors you like, and go from there. But thank you for watching Baby Boy Mulligan's Guitars, Mods, and Music. Please give a like, subscribe, and leave a comment and tell me what you think about the difference. We'll see you in the next one, and rock on.